Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your host ID Jester. We've got some more shootout hockey here. And this is a good one, and it's been a long time since I played this. And just like every other thing that I do, I get excited about starting things and then I put it aside. Come back to it every once in a while. I come back to this again. We've already had two best of 7 series happen already. We had Chicago and Nashville. We did all those. I'm not going to spoil who won those. You can go back and check out those games. And then we had one from the Eastern Conference, which was Montreal and Ottawa. That was the last one we did. So now we are actually doing a Western Conference one. This is going to be best of 7 again. Calgary going to Vancouver to take on the Canucks in Vancouver. So, without further ado, so what I've got here is I have an Excel sheet that I use to keep track of the time and the score and everything like that. And obviously I have the other stuff down here ready to go at the table. But before we did all that, we need to find out the ratings and all that ahead of time. So, here we go. So Calgary, the starting goalie for Calgary today, actually, in this game, I like to use the players that actually played in the game as opposed to like random or whatever. So it was Jonas Hiller. So Jonas Hiller is going to get the start today. So you can see Jonas Hiller. Jonas Hiller defense is a C. Oops. C. Rebound is a 4. Save is a 5 to 9. All right. And for Vancouver, starting goalie in this game was actually Eddie Lack. Who gets to start over Brian Miller. I don't know if Miller got hurt. Brian Miller was spent most of the starting time. He is a C on a 1 to 5. If we roll a 6, he'll be a D. Oh, wow. So he has a D game. That's unfortunate for him. And rebound is a 3. And saves is a 6 to 12. Okay. That's unfortunate for Vancouver and Eddie Lack. Alright, so Calgary away is a D on a 1 to 4. Otherwise, they'll become an E. So they are a D. So they're a D. At home, Vancouver is a 1 to 3. They're a D. No, they become an E. So D away versus E home. D away. D away versus E at home. It's a 1 to 22 scoring chance. So score 1 to 22. Power play. That'd be 1 to 37. Okay. I'm sorry. I did that wrong. I do it versus the, hang on a second. I did that wrong. You do it versus the goalie. So they are a D versus, Eddie Lack is a D. So it's a D versus a D. Away D versus a D is a 1 to 19. And 19, 29, 34. 1 to 34 on the power play. Vancouver is an E at home. And they're going up against Hiller, who's a C. So an E at home. They're an E versus a C is an 87 to 100. And it'd be 77, 72. 72 to 100 on the power play. All right, so we got all that figured out. We've got our cards here. I've got 2 decks. I just shuffle both the decks together to keep things nice and random. Good randomization numbers. You can really go through this game really quickly depending on how much information you want to keep track of. I don't keep track of penalties or anything. I mean, I do penalties, but I don't care who had the penalty as long as it is a penalty. So, and you can get through a game and probably it takes me longer to set it up on the Excel sheet than it does to play it, to be honest. It took me like an hour of copying and editing the sheet that I already had. But there we go. We are ready to start Shootout Hockey, another game in the 2014-2015 playoffs. Game 1, you can see this is from April 15th in 2015. There's no games, either team. This is first game of the series. And we are ready to rock and roll. So, here we go. So, we have 2 minutes off the clock. So, what I do is I highlight that. 2 minutes off the clock. It is a 6, so that is going to be a scoring chance for Calgary. Who's going to get the scoring chance? That is number N. So, that is Glenn Cross. Left wing, third line, left wing, Glenn Cross. And it's going to be a slot shot. And it's going to be a score. So right off the bat, 2 minutes into this one, Calgary takes a 1-0 lead. Period 1. Time. We'll say 2:34. 2:34. It is Glenn Cross. Curtis Glenn Cross. The assist is going to go to line 1, defensive pair 2. Has anyone rated a 6? Defensive pair 2, no, of course not. And we're going to give that one to Russell, I guess. We'll give it to Russell. Russell, where are you, Russell? There you are, Chris Russell. So it's going to be Curtis Glencross from Chris Russell, and the Calgary Flames take a 1-0 lead. Just like that. All right, we move on. Next, 3 minutes off the clock. So 15 minutes to go. It's a 19. That's going to be another scoring chance for Calgary. It is going to be Jay this time. So Jay is either going to be no, it's going to be Jay over here, dummy. It's going to be Brody. Brody with the shot. It's going to be a slot shot. A slot shot is going to be saved, question mark. So Vancouver needs to make a save. That is a 6-12. We're going to look at the save section, and that is a 6. So it's going to be a huge save by Lack. Otherwise, that would have been another goal for Calgary. 2 minutes off the clock, 13 minutes to go in the first period. 45, penalty away team. Possible penalty on the away team. So that's Calgary. They have a W or a Y2. They do have a W. I do have a W in the reserves. So we're gonna give Vancouver a 2-minute penalty there. I don't see any Y2 either. So we'll assume there's a reserve in play today. All right, so the first minute of the power play. It's a 2. This is going to be a shorthanded opportunity. Shorthanded. Who has the shorthanded opportunity? It is L. This is going to be part of the reserves. Somebody in the reserves. And it's a blue line shot. And the blue line shot is going to be a rebound. It's going to be a rebound. And a 3. So I think we draw the rebound. That is a 5 to the center. And I think that means it's a score. I think it has to be a 3 or less for them to make the save. It's a 5 to the center. So Calgary is going to score shorthanded opportunity. Are you kidding me? So that was the first minute of the power play. So first period, 12. So 8:31. 8:30. Oops. 31. It says just 5C, so I'm assuming that means like the center position. Where they had a center out there. Was also in the reserves. And I don't have that list handy. Let's just give it to somebody and not worry about it, I guess. Well, let's see here. Guess we'll look it up. Why not? Who is it? What is this game called? Shootout hockey. That's what it's called. Shootout hockey. There we go. And 2014, 2015. Okay. All right, so here is extra skaters. This is who is this? This is Calgary. They actually have a center in the reserves called Strajan. So Strajan's going to get the goal. Look at that. Good thing I checked because now I feel better about it. Strajan, Matt Strajan. And the assists, and it goes to 2-0. Matt Strajan, and the assists, line 3, defensive pair 1. All right, and so we got R5. R5, no. Right wing. Joris, Janice Joris. Josh Doris, there it is. Sorry, Josh Doris. It is 2-0. Short-handed. This is a short-handed goal. All right. I should probably fill those in anyways. All right. So, we're back to just the second minute of the power play. 73 is going to be a power play chance. So, it's a power play for S, for Vancouver. S is going to be Oh my God. Sabisa. So it's going to be Sabasa. And what kind of shot is it? We are on the power play. From the face-off circle, it's going to be a shot from the face-off circle. And that is no goal. Stopped by Hiller. No goal. So that's 2 minutes there. So we're at the 11-minute mark, and we're back to 3 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3, down to the 8-minute mark. All right. 8-minute mark. Oh yeah, don't forget to. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Shouldn't. I was going to use this, but then I decided to add the Excel sheet. Barbara, good to see you. Dave's Gaming Cave, what's going on? Sorry, I didn't have the chat up for a second there. Good to see everyone tonight. So, shorthanded goal by Matt Stajan for the Calgary Flames, and they're up 2-0 on the road here. And now, with 8 minutes to go, we have a 59, which is nothing. We have 2 more minutes off the clock, so 6 minutes to go. And a 93, so Vancouver with another chance. This is going to be player A, so that is Vivada. It's going to be Vivada. He's going to get a slot chance, and a slot chance is scores! Vivada gets Vancouver right back in, and we could have a old-fashioned shootout here today at the 6-minute mark, so the 14:41. Oops, I did not mean to do that. 14:41 time over here. Of the first period, the goal by Verbana. Was it Verbana? No. It was, who was it? Yes, it was A. Yes. Yeah, it was Verbata. Yes, it was Verbata. Verbata. Random Verbata. And the assists are going to go to defensive pair 2 and his line. Right defenseman, so that is Weber. Weber is going to get an assist on this. Yannick Weber. And the center, Henrik Sedin. Henrik Sedin with the assists. So Verbana from Weber and Sedin. And it's now a 2-1 game. All right, here we go. Tony's Board Life. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Hope all is well, my friend. 2 more minutes off the clock. We got 4 minutes to go in the first period. It is a 24. That is nothing. We got 4 minutes off the clock. And so this is the last card of the first period. It's an 83 that's outside the range. It's 87 to 100. So just outside the range. And the horn goes. And after 1 period of play, the Calgary Flames are winning 2-1 on goals by Curtis Glencross and Matt Stajan. Shorthanded goal by Matt Stajan. And the lone goal by Vancouver is Radim Verbata. Whoops, don't bend the card there, Jester. Don't bend the card. Crazy busy with coaching Natalie's bowling team. Having a blast. Awesome, man. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. I hope it goes well. And being the coach for your daughter has got to be the best thing ever. I tell you, it's got to be the best thing ever. All right, we're headed to the second period of action. Calgary at Vancouver, Game 1, 4/15/2025, April 15th. And here we go. 1 minute off the clock, so we're at the 19-minute mark. It is a 91. It's going to be Vancouver with a chance. It is O. So that is going to be Dorsett. Dorsett with a chance. It is a slot shot. He shoots and he scores in the slot. And we have a tie ball game. Dorsett in the second period has tied it up early at the 1950. It'd be 153. 153 mark. It is Dorsett. Derek Dorsett for the assists. We got to look at. Let's see. It's going to be defensive B. All right, so it's going to be the right wing. He is the right wing, so no assist there. And any 6. Daniel Sedin is. So we'll give it to Daniel Sedin. Why not? Daniel Sedin. Derek Dorsett. Maybe Sedin was double shifting. Who knows? We're just going to put him out there as the assist. And now, just like that, it is 2-2. And I've got to adjust my dials, or I'm going to get yelled at by Dave here. All right, 2-2's your score early in the second period. We're going back to the action here. 3 minutes off the clock. We're down the 16-minute mark. It's a 35 no action. 3 minutes off the clock down to the 13-minute mark. And 75 is no action. 4 minutes off the clock. This one is flying by. We're down to the 9-minute mark. 17 is going to be a scoring chance for Calgary. Calgary, it's going to be F. That is Jones. Jones has got the chance. It's from the face-off circle. The face-off circle. The shot is no goal. No goal. No goal. Good save there by Eddie Lack. 2 minutes off the clock. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. 63 is no action. 1 more minute off the clock. 6 minutes to go. And it is a home penalty chance. So Vancouver, do they have U or Z3? They do have U. So it's going to be a power play coming up for Calgary. 2-minute power play. First minute, it's a 21. It's a chance on the power play for Calgary. Who's going to get the chance? It is L. It's going to be one of the reserves again, and that's going to be Matt Stajan automatically. Matt Stajan trying to make his impact here, the reserve tonight, and he is having a hell of a game. And for on the power play, it's from the blue line, and it is a shot, and it is a goal, and Matt Stajan with his second goal. He is trying to get in the lineup permanently, having 2 goals today. Matt Stajan in the second period at the, it would have been the 5:58. This is a power play here. Put it as power play. There we go. Power play goal. And I'm not sure where the time went up here again. Damn it. 5:58. 5:58. Assists. Assists are going to go to line 1, defensive pair 2. That is going to be right defenseman. That is Russell, K. Russell. That is going to be Chris Russell. And Hudler. Hudler or Hurdler, I'm not sure. Yuri Hurdler. That's right. I think it's Yuri Hurdler. And so just like that, Calgary takes the lead back 3-2. 3-2. All right, back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us tonight here from Vancouver. 3-2 ball game. Halfway through this one, almost 5 minutes to go. 3 minutes off the clock. 3 minutes to go in the second period. And another chance at a home penalty. Vancouver, a Z2 or a V? They have plenty of V's. Sebastis. So it's going to be a 2-minute penalty on Vancouver. So 2 minutes to go. 51. We're just going to ignore that. There'll be another penalty check, but I'm not going to do that. Second minute, 16. It's a chance by Calgary. Who's going to get the chance? It's D. That is going to be Lomba. Lomba with it. On the slot chance. A slot chance. And scores. Lomba. Lomba with the score in the second period. And Calgary restores their 2-goal lead at the 18:31. 18:31 mark. It is Lomba. Lance Lomba. And assists. D2. Right defenseman. Russell. Chris Russell again with another assist. And a 6 again. They don't have a 6. So no other assists. So it's going to be Lance Dumba from Chris Russell. And Calgary has restored their 2-goal lead here. And so there's 2 minutes to go. And we draw a card. And this is 3 minutes. So the horn goes. No more action in the second period. And we go to the third period with Calgary up 4-2 here. Last period of play. Here we go. 1 minute off the clock, so we're at the 19-minute mark. Oh. 99. That is going to be a Vancouver chance. It's going to be player A. That is Verbata again, going for his second goal. It's a slot shot, and it is a goal. So Verbata with his second of the game in the third period is now going to make things a little more tight. That is the 19. No, that's the 155. And that is Verbata again. And the assists are going to go to T-Pair 1. So the center is Henrik Sedin. Henrik Sedin. And Derek. The other Sedin. Daniel. Couldn't think of his name there. Daniel Sedin. And just like that, it's back to a 1-goal game here. All right, plenty of time. 19 minutes to go. Got 2 minutes off the clock. 17 minutes to go. And a penalty on the away team. Possible penalty on Calgary. It's a WY2. They do have W in the reserves. And that is going to be a penalty. So first penalty minute is a shorthanded chance again. Shorthanded. Who is it? Oh my God. It's going to be Stajan again because he's the only reserve they have. So Stajan trying to go for a hat trick and trying to go for 2 shorthanded goals. Are you kidding me? It's going to be a blue line shot. And it's going to be a rebound chance. Rebound is 1-3. It's got to be a 1-3. It's a 2. Ooh, I think it's going to cover that rebound up. I think that's how you do this. Rebounds. Yeah. That's pretty much, I think, how you do it. So he's got a 3. It was less than or equal to 3. He's going to make the save. Woo! Huge save there. And the second minute of the power play is a 91. It's going to be a scoring chance. On the power play, it's M. That is going to be Cassian. Cassian trying to tie this up from the slot. The shot is going to be a score. And we got us a tie ball game. And don't tell me we're going to have overtime in this one. Oh boy. We shall see. That is going to be the... So that'd be the 4... Oh, damn it. Down here. 4:38. 4:38. It was... Who was it again? God damn it. G. Must have been G. Yeah, 91 was the scoring chance. G was Bonio. So it's going to be a tie it up. Nick Bonio. The assists. And to right wing is Burrows. Alex Burrows. And Daniel Sedin again. Another one for Sedin. Okay. Well, just like that, Vancouver is now tied 4-4. We have 16 minutes minus 3. Woo! Excuse me. That's interesting. We hit the 13-minute mark in all 3 periods. First, second, and third period. 35 is no action. 3 more minutes off the clock. So 10 minutes to go. Still tied up. 40 is no action. 2 more minutes off the clock. 8 minutes to go. 46 is a possible penalty on the versus the away team. That's Calgary. And it is a Y or X2. They do not have a Y or X2, so no penalty. No Y or X2 on any of their penalties. So we ignore that. 8 minutes to go. 2 minutes off. 6 minutes to go. 87. That is just what Vancouver needs to score. 87 to 100. They got it exactly. Who is going to get the chance? It is F. It is Hansen. Hansen with the chance. Blue line shot. He rips it. He scores! Hansen scores and gives Vancouver the lead with 6 minutes to go. Hansen scores and gives Vancouver the lead. 14:53. 1953. That is Hansen. Yannick Hansen. Assists. Line 2 or D1. Okay, so it's going to be D1. And the center is going to be Bo Horvath. Bo Horvath, I remember him. And second assist, right defenseman is going to be Weber again. Another assist by Weber. Yannick Weber. And just like that, Vancouver takes the lead with 5 minutes. Just over 5 minutes to go in the game. They've been down the whole game, and they scored 3 in the third period. Now they just need to hold on. 3 minutes off the clock. So that was the 6, so 3 minutes to go. And it is a possible penalty on the away team. And it is a penalty B, which we're going to ignore. And so 3 minutes off the clock. So this is the last chance for Calgary. And it's a 10. They got a scoring chance. Are you kidding me? Who's got the scoring chance? F. It's going to be Jones. Daniel Jones. It's going to get a scoring chance with just a few seconds left. It's from the face-off circle. From the face-off circle, he shoots. No goal! And the horn is going to go, and Vancouver is going to win this one as Eddie Lack makes the save of the game at the horn, or just a couple seconds before the horn goes, and steals this one for Vancouver as they've scored 3 goals in the third period to win a nice 5-4 comeback. Vancouver takes game 1. Holy cow. Stars, you gotta give it to star 1. Star 1. I think you gotta give it to Verbata. Verbata. Second star is going to be Lack, just making that save. Third star, Daniel Sedin with 3 assists. Henrik Sedin with 2 assists. You'd almost want to give it to Matt Stajan over here with two goals as a part-time player, as a reserve, which is huge. But we'll give it to Henrik Sedin. So that is the end of game 1. There you go, end of game 1. So Vancouver, losing most of the game, ties it up in the second period, then falls behind again by 2, scores 3 goals, including the game winner with just 6 minutes left. Yannick Hansen, with his first goal of the playoffs, gives Vancouver the 5-4 win against Calgary. And there you go. That is a wrap. I should probably put these as yellow, though. Oh, no. Wrong. I meant to go with the color as yellow. There we go. There. They stick out a little better. All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching some shootout hockey. Let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, or suggestions. I would love to hear them in the comments section down below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, my friends, you take care of yourselves. Have a great night. And we'll see you next time for Game 2, Calgary at Vancouver 2015 playoffs. Bye for now.